Hello, greetings YouTube, Dimitri again. This time I thought why not take one Transformer character and let's see what happened or what we used to begin with, the G1, and what happened to the guy now. Where is he now? What is he now? So starting off, now we're not gonna do him, but he is a part of him some way or another. But of course I was talking about this guy, G1 Soundwave, the guy we saw, we bought and fell in love with. Let's be very frank here. I think this is one of, in my opinion, the best G1 Transformer. Why? He was the most cartoon accurate of the bunch. Absolutely no kibble whatsoever. Well, if you're gonna... This is not kibble. So, he looked great. Of course, this is a reissue. My original Soundwave from back in the days is missing in action. I never knew where the guy went after I moved here, but okay. So, well, we all know him, and we all know the cassette that came with it. It was Buzzsaw. A lot of people here in the Netherlands called him Laserbeak, but it was Buzzsaw. It was the bird with the orange and not the red. So, okay, and we had to wait a long time. Well, here is Laserbeak, but let's pretend this is Buzzsaw. Okay, so here we have our dynamic duo from the 80s. Okay, and everyone was bitching and moaning, when is there a Ravage? And finally, after years of long waiting, there was his faithful companion. And there was one episode when you saw a little affection between Soundwave and his pet Ravage. And I can't remember the episode, the name of the episode, but I think Prime and Megatron were in this big fight, and whoever loses gets the whole crew and move away from Earth. So both parties were watching the fight, and Ravage came to Soundwave and he patted him on the head. That's the only time I saw that interaction, but okay. So years went by and the toys became more, I won't say stranger or weirder, but Soundwave was never reissued like this. The Soundwave we later saw in the store was this one, a couple of years ago. The reissue Soundwave, or I don't know the name exactly. And then we saw he had that really weird chest that was sticking out, of course having room for 2 tapes. And of course the color is slightly off. And if I can remember correctly, the original G1 Soundwave was just between these 2 colors. A little bit brighter than this one, but a little bit darker than the other one. But okay, hey, that was so cool. Now we can hold 2 tapes. Oh, great. But of course it was a remold of the Japanese Headmaster from the Headmaster series, Sound Blaster. Now that was a sight for sore eyes. Of course it was never released in the out here in the Netherlands or even Europe. You all have to import this, and of course we have the Encore version of him with the well, the box is exactly the same as the G1 package. That was precisely the same. And for the Sound Blaster, who came with very cool artwork by the way, who came with Ravage and Basso. So yay! And of course this brilliant black with the translucent red chest this time. This is a TF to love, to cherish, to hold in your collection till death do you part. But okay, that wasn't the last Soundwave we saw. No. Of course, the knockoffs were all around for the cassettes. This is a knockoff. Rumble and Laserbeak. Okay, it's called Frenzy, but I'm a G1 kind of guy, so this will always be Rumble. You wanna rumble with Rumble, eh? So, okay. And of course, a lot of things came and went, just like the Soundwave Sound Blaster Colors MP3 player, which I made a review of, so we're not gonna get into that. And then Soundwave disappeared. I didn't see him in Beast Wars, and I never really followed all those series, but. And of course, somewhere between those years there was a titanium Soundwave released, looking quite cool. I'm not gonna get this out. It's still mint in sealed box, and I'm planning to keep it that way. But yeah, I got them for a real bargain. I think about 10 euros. This guy was released in 2006, some sort of, I never understood why, but I'm glad to have him. And of course there is a animated Soundwave. Now I can see where this is going, and I have absolutely no problem with this one. It's a cool concept, with the Laserbeak being the big guitar, and you see all those tape deco shit on him. So yeah, is a cool toy. Also, I'm not gonna open this, but just for a comparison. And what did we get with the new Soundwave? And dare I to say, damn you, Michael Bay, for giving us this shit? I mean, he's a cool looking robot, don't get me wrong on this one, please, but Soundwave? Of course, Soundwave couldn't be like the Soundwave we used to know in the movies, but come on, Soundwave was a favorite to a very big audience, and this is what they came up with. But before I start rambling about that, I just wanted to share you my my little Soundwave collection, and that's about it. That's what I wanted. Big arm in the way. Wrong. But yeah, this was my little Soundwave story. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see one of those guys you saw in this review, let me know, and I'll take the time for you to take a closer look at him. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning in. Have a great evening, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.